present here. We have Mr. Donacha self-evaluation manager. He's our big supporter. Very important person for us. You're welcome, sir. Like I introduced before, we still have a very big man in our presence too. Let me introduce again the chairman of the Federal Civil Service Commission, Professor Joji Olapa. You're welcome, sir.
You should have out there. You have out there. They give us a process.
I'm trying.
It's a process. Give there.
So we also have representatives of ourselves. Continue waiting for guests. Let's just give some people opportunity to introduce themselves.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Nigeriia from Budget Office of the Federation, representing DG Budget.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Donatien, but you can call me Tango to be very simple. They sound like Nigeria. The evaluation of budget for the Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Good morning, everyone. I am Executive Secretary, Cooperative Federation of Nigeria.
National Vice President of the Federation of Evaluators. Welcome.
A very good morning, all. My name is Nigeriia, it's my name from Ministry of International Development. Thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jason Perry, Vice President for NAE.
Thank you very much. My name is Adeola Jegede, member of NAE.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Margaret Dipiwo, Deputy Director, National Monitoring and Evaluation Department, Ministry of Budget and Economy.
You are welcome.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Victor, member of the NAE.
My name is Michael Ali, member of NAE.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Abuja Joseph, member of NAE.
Good morning, everybody. Omar Rejoice is my name. Still project director of GMATs for Life Aid Project. The need of monitoring evaluation and a member of NAE. My name is Nigeria Association of Evaluators. Jerry John was a member of NAE.
Member NAE. My name is Abuja. Member NAE. From the mistakes, remember,
My name is Tony Akman, a fellow of the Augustus Association of NAE and past executive.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Peter Michael Bishop. I'm a journalist and a rep for Evaluators in Nigeria. I'm glad to be here. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ishioma Odenbo. I'm a broadcast with Hot 98.3.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Harry Udo. I work for Ethics and Good Leadership Awareness Initiative.
There is a type of honest again. He's had on the second person. Global universities after the please. Take us out and sometimes they're gone all the names is turning. Because that's so now that's this. It was the Chinese Taliban spelled out 20 from the National MID classmate. Couldn't say name. Okay. And last of them.
Is here present. Please a round of applause. He's also a member of BOT, Nigeria Association of Evaluators. You're welcome, sir. I want to also specially introduce our president.
Yes, go ahead, please.
The president of the Nigeria Association of Evaluators.
You're welcome, please.
Associate Professor Omar Ibrahim is here today. Myself, my name is Paul Omori. I'm the National Public Secretary of the NAE, and I'm serving as the National Secretary. Rise up for the national team.
Nigeria Association of Evaluators. What? Associate Professor James Prishpuma is brought in to come and develop a map. Okay, that pivots. Good baby. As we want in the month. Would you want more? And welcome once again. This great symposium. The aim of this symposium is to aid international development to work closely on collaborative growth and other value systems in the country. And when we talk of the collaboration, we are thinking of the contributions and main 5 8 sectors, 8 one to public sectors, private, the civil society, and the academia. What are they doing to ensure that national development is being activated? And also use the ability to welcome the CEO, the people in Kani, also big utilities and supporters of the country, but and also of the national development network. So, what it go on once again, And today, what we intend to do here is to help you come with adjuncts and numbers, what we intend to help literally independent. One of the ways I did to was go to policy, post, cons, that for some empathy. I also have a section that would have been immediate to them test where the perspectives being presented. And the last, and then we to have the post cost scaler. And that pastor, this is how close that cost get the contribution for that mission of the mood. And of course, there are other two committees that will meet the date by what it is. So yeah, welcome one and all. And we should listen to the welcome about by the what examine or which to that in the teacher bowl. It's be ready. You watch what lot of it. Well, thank you very much. I welcome once and I was always the good general events. I would the same. Right, relevance.
To effective governance, evaluators are custodians of truth, ensuring programs deliver real impact, not just activity reports. The Double Barrel program is designed to build both skills and strategic insights. The M&E training will equip professionals with the tools for credible, ethical evaluations. The MERL Symposium will bring practitioners and policymakers together to turn data into actionable insights and strengthen planning, budgeting, and overall policy design. I urge all participants to embrace this opportunity, apply what you learn in order to upgrade your knowledge and skills and contribute to Nigeria's development. I thank the Executive Council and our partners for making this event happen. It's my honor to declare the NAE M&E training and MERL Symposium officially open. Thank you and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Thank you very much. That was the speech by our BOT chairman, Dr. Shamsuddin Usman. Thank you very much. Hey. So very soon she will join us. Her name is Madam Miss Lola Vesa.
Okay, I've been asked to give a keynote speech, but my boss, Mr. Arranging, told me that I only have 5 minutes for keynote speech. So really, I have to speed, and the rest I will just leave the slides later. You can look through. Okay? Is that okay?
That's okay.
Okay. Okay. I stand on existing protocols. My name is Lola Visa Mabogunje. I'm the secretary to the board, and I'm a consultant at the African Development Bank in Abuja. The purpose of my presentation today is to discuss the critical role of M&E in driving national development in Nigeria. Unfortunately, I've only been allocated 5 minutes. I will therefore go over this presentation quickly. Can you see the presentation? Hello? Not yet? But
we can see you, ma. Can continue.
Eh?
The present.
Are you seeing it or not? Okay. All right. I don't know what is wrong. I will give it to them later. Okay. Challenges first before I go. We'll have to look at challenges of effective M&E in Nigeria. Effective M&E is crucial for ensuring accountability, enhancing program performance, and driving national development. However, Nigeria faces several challenges that hinder the effectiveness of M&E system, amongst which are insufficient skilled personnel, inadequate funding, I have to be rushing, poor data quality, fragmented data system, weak institutional frameworks, limited interagency collaboration, low community involvement, insufficient engagement with the civil society. I'm just cutting. The explanation under you will see later when you get my slide, because I have to rush now. Limited access to technology, data privacy and security concern, resistance to M&E culture, fear of accountability. Also, another major problem I've come to realize, because at least I'm part of you, I worked in Nigeria and with the Ministry of Trade and Investment, and later with people at the National Planning. I was embedded expert. There is a lot of fragmentation of M&E going on in Nigeria. Presently, you can correct me later, I see the National Planning, there is the Department of M&E there. At the Presidency, there are two, because you have the advisor, and then when I went home recently, I saw for the youth also M&E and delivery system. I think this is a major concern, because there will be a problem of multiple data sources, because if it's not properly integrated, then there will be a problem. Then inefficient coordination, siloed operations, everybody is in his corner working on his own in Nigeria. Inconsistent stakeholder involvement, because how do we involve stakeholders? Because we have to realize that without their involvement, then we will have problems. Then limited engagement of civil society, and also capacity level. So that is a major source of concern. And then the causes of fragmentation, we look at policy and institutional weaknesses, absence of comprehensive M&E policy, because we say there is M&E policy, but to what extent is that policy being embraced? We need to ask ourselves. Then resource constraint, because in Nigeria they don't fund M&E. I recall that when I was with the Ministry of Trade and Investment, I asked that what is their M&E budget. They looked at me as if I was speaking abracadabra. They said, nothing like that, madam. I said, no M&E budget, and how will people carry out the functions? How can they go on inspection? They said, oh, no, we don't have any budget for that. So really, those are all problems. And also cultural and behavioral factors, resistance to change, because people think that M&E is like judgment, you want to criticize people, so people don't want to embrace it because they don't want to know the truth. And going forward, I will suggest that we look at professionalization of M&E, because in the ministries, people really professionals, people conducting M&E, because I've seen that it's not like trade department. Before, for trade, they used to be trade officers, that they do not bring just anybody to the department. After a while, they started diluting it. I remember that Aganga was very upset about that. That, no, I want professionals. So we have to start seeing how we can collaborate with the Public Service Commission. I don't know whether Professor Lokpa was able to attend today. Was he able to attend?
Is here present, ma'am.
Okay. Because we will need to engage them, because M&E, it should be realized that we want a cadre for M&E, not just anybody, because people prefer to go to M&E section because they think that by going there they can go industrial tourism, they can collect per diem and go on inspection. Those are not the type of people we want in M&E. We want people who are very, very serious minded to be involved in M&E. And also, the association should be talking to, the association should be talking to Nigerian National Open University Commission, because we should be looking at having electives at the university, that some people studying arts subjects, when you go out, you study history, what are you going to do with that? But if you can at least show and demonstrate that you have a bit of knowledge of M&E, you can at least get jobs somewhere. So we need to talk to the university about that, and also skill enhancements, that maybe weekends they can have training, maybe 6-month training, weekends for those going to work, and that our people can also be involved. We can work with them to draw up the curriculum, and also part of the resource persons. And also, we have to look at government agencies. How many of them are really doing this M&E, or is just talk? We have to start talking seriously to them. And then that brings me to our parliamentarian, because really they go on oversight functions, and really the criteria set out when they are going, who works with them, are there capable hands with them at the National Assembly, or do we want to train them? Do we want to discuss with them that we want to help some of the legislative aides to train them properly in M&E? You should be looking at that, because they are involved in monitoring and writing of reports, but they need to know what exactly they are doing. We need to look at that. And I would say that to overcome the challenges that I've just identified, Nigeria must invest in capacity building and training for M&E professionals, foster a culture of data-driven decision-making, enhance collaboration among stakeholders, and improve data management systems. By addressing these challenges, Nigeria can strengthen its M&E system and use them as effective tools for national development. Now I'm calling all my brothers and sisters. It's time for action. We should move away from talking. We've been talking. Then we should move away. But before I finish, I would like to thank the president and his team, because I was talking to Dr. Chamsidin yesterday about you people. You are doing a fantastic job. You should be proud of yourself. And the board is very grateful to you, because you are taking a lot of load off our shoulders, that we don't have to be worried anymore. We know that NAE is in safe hands, and we want to thank you. very, very much. And with that, I end my presentation. I thank you all for listening. I will make the slide available. Thank you all.
Round of applause again.
Thank
you very much, ma.
Bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma. Umar is talking, ma. We appreciate your coming, ma. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
So, thank you very much, ma. We appreciate it. So we will now play the goodwill address from the President of Africa Evaluation Association.
Distinguished colleagues, estimated partners, and cherished friends across. Distinguished colleagues, estimated partners, and cherished friends across Nigeria and the African continent. Accept warm greetings from the African Evaluation Association Africa. Though I joined you virtually, my spirit is very much present with you in Abuja, a city that continues to symbolize a bold leadership, intellectual rigor, and collaborative energy in the field of public policy and evaluation. It is always a source of inspiration to witness the dynamism and the dedication of Nigeria evaluation community. On behalf of Africa, I extend my heartfelt congratulations and best wish to the Nigerian Association of Evaluators and to all those of you who work tireless to bring this important symposium to life. Your unwavering commitment to advancing monitoring, evaluation, research, and learning as a pillar of national development is both timely and visionary. You are not shaping Nigeria's future only. You are contributing to the broader continental movement for evidence-based transformation. The theme of this year, gathering, strengthening national development through inclusive and collaborative monitoring and evaluation system, resonate deeply with Africa's mission and value. It reminds us that evaluation is not merely a technical exercise of collecting data and tracking indicators. At its core, evaluation is about people. It's about participation, purpose, and power. It's about building systems that reflect our shared value, respond to our lived realities, and ensure that every voice, especially those historically marginalized, is heard and counted. Across Africa, we are witnessing a powerful shift. Government, civil society, academia, and young people are coming together to create evaluation systems that are inclusive, locally grounded, and globally relevant. This summit is one of several proof that Nigeria is at the forefront of this movement, and Africa is proud to be here and to accompany you. As we reflect and strategize today, I invite us all to commit to three shared principles: inclusivity, collaboration, and African ownership. Let us invest in African-led evaluation practice that honor our knowledge systems and drive sustainable change. To our partners, development agencies, donors, academia institutions, we thank you for your solidarity. True partnership means enabling African institutions to lead, innovate, and thrive. To the young and emerging evaluators in this room joining us today, you are not just the future of evaluation, you are its present. Africa is committed to amplify your voices and supporting your leadership across the continent. Let me close by offering Africa full support for the work you do. May this symposium spark new ideas, force lasting connection, and strengthen our collaborative resolve to build a continent where evidence drives equity and where the voice for every citizen contributes to shape the future. May God bless you all, and may God bless Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. So we want to call on a man with capacity, our Secretary General, that is the Secretary General of the Nigeria Association of Evaluators, to come and give a welcome note. You are welcome, sir.
Hi. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, or maybe I drop the mic so that I'll know that my voice is louder than it is. That's how it is sounding in my ear when I greeted you. So when I greeted and you didn't answer, that's how it felt. There's a room of people, but they were not with me. So, but now that I bring the mic back to myself and I speak, you can hear me. And so when we say good morning, let's assume that we're together. You're welcome to the National Symposium. We're very excited to have you here with us. Your contributions, your feedback, your input has made this possible. And in terms of what we're expecting all of us, basically there are three important things that I think we could be looking out for, and that's in my own perspective. The first is the conversation that would go around policy, which we have structured this activity around. Knowing required ecosystem resolutions that need to happen for us to be able to practice evaluation and to do it right and get the results that we desire. The second conversations are around the partnerships that we build with each other. Because at the end of the day, the policies, the documents, and whatever they might be that exist will not make any difference to us if we do not use them as individuals. And so it creates a room for us to see how we can partner with each other, and not only theoretically, but begin to partner with other people. And so it's you saying, who's the person on the next desk? Who's the person who I do not yet know about? What are they doing? Where are they doing it? And how can I be a part of what they're doing? And how can they be a part of what I'm doing? And the easiest way to do it is in the third place. When you walk around and meet the people who have stands outside. And we look forward to next year seeing maybe all the 100 and over so evaluation practitioners within Nigeria showcase their evaluation work at our exhibition stands. But what you see is a picture of what the future would be when all 100 of them come into here, when all 1,000 of them come into here. To say these are the new methodologies that we have created for evaluation, that we have identified that are rooted in our practice as Africans and as Nigerians. And therefore, when you go to those stands, you're seeing the future of what evaluation looks like. Those who would tell us, this is what the curriculum and textbook must carry, and not what we have copied from other places. Finally, remember that we're intergenerational. And so the young people who we have in our presence today are our strongest power. I am happy to say that I'm not a young person. So this is by no chance a campaign for myself and my colleagues. This is a conversation for my younger brothers, because if you sustain them, then I'm certain that my future is sustained. So please watch out for each and every one of them. Subsidize their capacity as much as you can. Know what they're doing part-time. They might not be always after your financial resources, but give them opportunities to be on the evaluation studies that they should be on, whether or not they deserve it, because we also got the opportunities when we didn't deserve it. Welcome to the 2025 Symposium. Enjoy your day.